everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Call It Like It Is. I'm your host, Rachel.
And I'm Whitney.
And we are here on this beautiful April day.
Yesterday was nicer.
Yeah, yesterday was freaking amazing outside.
I almost forgot my spot again, just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
I did, because it was going to be funny.
How was your week? How was your work week? Good?
I cried one time.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's better than 5 times or 6
Right,
times.
it was only one day.
Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you got it together.
It's, that time.
It's the time.
It was due.
It was due for a good cry.
Yeah.
I know. I've had a couple mental breakdowns lately.
I build character.
It does.
Here we fucking go.
Yeah. Who? You can't hear it?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Anyways, before we were rudely interrupted, I bring this podcast with such sadness in my heart and soul because Val Kilmer died.
R.I.P. Iceman.
Yeah. R.I.P. Batman.
I only have seen him in Top Gun.
Oh my God, Whitney. He's in so many good movies. I love that man.
I would
much.
watch the old ones because he is fine.
Yeah, he is so fine.
Mm-hmm.
Loved him. And, I love The Doors. It's one of my favorite bands. And he did such a good job playing Jim Morrison. I was
going to say, was he in the band?
Well, he was for the movie.
Yeah. I've heard the name Jim Morrison, but I don't.
Yes, so Jim Morrison is the lead singer of The Doors, and they made The Doors movie, and Val Kilmer played him.
Was Three Doors Down, was that their neighbor?
Yeah, maybe. It could be. So hold me when I'm here, ride me when I'm wrong. Hold me when I'm scared, and love me when... Divorced Dad Rock is the shit. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody... That shit's so good. Like, hit me with a good Divorced Dad playlist, and my life will be so happy. Nickel Crack all the way. I need to buy it. Somebody made a shirt that said Pickleback. They changed it to Pickleback, and they made all their faces like pickles, and it was so funny. I said, I need that shirt in my life.
Speaking of pickles, have you seen a Popeyes commercial recently?
I feel like I have.
So, they got some pickle special going on right now. Okay, all of it's normal, like pickled, I think it's like pickled seasoning on the french fries, like yada yada yada. Then they have a pickle lemonade.
Ew.
And I said, absolutely fucking not.
That's not.
I love pickles. Only dill pickles.
Yeah.
I don't want to... Give me no bread and butter pickles.
I don't want to be drinking no pickle.
A lot of people like pickle juice.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a pickleback?
Yeah. I mean, well, I've heard of it, but Brandon.
Pickleback.
Yeah, see, a pickleback. Yeah. How funny is that shit?
They're actually not that good.
Brandon loves them.
I don't like it.
I don't know. I'm not a pickleback.
I think it depends on the pickle juice.
Yeah. I think it depends on the person, too.
Maybe.
All right. Let's talk about it. Shall we go down under?
Down under.
Down under into the land of Australia.
Yes. I would love to go down under.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
Part of me.
How old is he?
This is where we're getting to. Part of me wanted to put myself in timeout because he's only 21 years old.
Okay.
So he's legal. But it's like I looked at it in okay, first of all, let's go ahead and talk about Robert Irwin, okay?
Yes,
the son, Robbie, the son of the crikey. It's a beauty. Look at this lady here. Steve Irwin's son.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know,
adorable.
He posed for underwear, Australian underwear called Bonds, and he is straight up ripped. Straight up, like, has snake on him, a tarantula. He's hugging a monitor lizard.
Okay, is that what this one is when he's in the green undies?
Yes. So part of me, like, looked at it and was like, I can't look at this. I closed my eyes because I was like, this is a baby. This is a child.
He's an infant.
He's an infant, okay? And then part of me was like, God damn, boy. Like, hello.
Yeah.
You can go down under, you know what I'm saying? But...
How old are you?
Too fucking old for him. I'm 34. Shut the door.
All right. So there's only a 7-8 year age gap.
Yeah, I mean...
We love an age gap.
Hey, listen. If my dad and my grandma could be together, then I can be with Steve Irwin's son.
Stop Tim's eyes right now.
Wait, Tim doesn't know that story?
Tim, do you not know?
You don't know the story.
I don't think I do.
Okay, so Cindy's gonna kill me for this one, y'all. So
Cindy, stop watching.
yeah, stop watching now. And actually, Dad might kill me too. I don't know. Dad's not like ashamed of it. I don't think, and I don't think he
would
should
be
be.
ashamed of it.
So when my parents were together, you know, they had my brother, then they had me, and some other crazy things happened that led to their breakup. But
Their demise.
when they split up, my dad got with my mom's mom.
Okay, so how old was your dad at this time?
So I don't know how old they were. My dad was born, or my grandma was born in 1951, and I think my dad was born in 1963, but let me check.
Oh, that's not that bad.
No, yeah,
No,
it's
the
not
age
that
gap
bad.
is not-
It's really
yeah.
not that bad. Yeah, he was born in 63, she was born in 51. So when they split up,
That's the ultimate fuck you.
yeah, I think Dad was like,
Vince went there.
he did. He went there. And you know what? He was with my grandma until the day she died in 2004. He stayed with her for many, many, many years.
Oh, so they were like, they didn't just fuck.
They
No,
were
they were
no,
together,
yeah, they
together.
were together
I'm
as
so sorry,
a
Cindy.
yeah, as a couple.
Damn.
But you know what's so funny?
Hold on a second. It was your mom's mother.
Yes.
Damn.
My mom's mom and my dad were together. And it was
Vince
so
didn't fuck around and find
well,
out.
it's like I didn't know about it until she died. Like I was in La La Land because my grandma died when I was 12. So
You were just thinking your grandma and your dad just hung around all the time.
yeah, like I thought Dad lived there to like help her out, and like
They didn't like kiss.
they
in front of
didn't
you?
do any of that in front of me. In front of my brother, yeah, but like not
Well,
me.
I would hope that they didn't do any of that in front of you, but I meant like they weren't
Yeah,
affectionate.
no, they really weren't. They would give hugs or something, but it wasn't like
to a kid, it was
yeah,
very
and my
much-
brother knew, I guess, because he lived with them 24/7, so like he knew. And yeah, I don't know, it's other people think it's weird, but like honestly it was such a blessing for my grandma to have somebody so cool to like take care of her and love her and be there for her. And
it is odd. Like you
Yeah.
don't hear about it. It's
Yeah.
just very fitting for your family.
yeah, it is very fitting for my family. And
That's
then
the least
we would have
strange
like
thing in
we
your
would
family, I
have
feel.
like Thanksgiving dinners, and it's just so funny
Would
because
your mom come with her like newer?
yeah, so
boyfriends?
my
I fucking hear for you.
yes, my mom would come. So like when she met my stepdad, my first stepdad David, because you know I have two stepdads named David.
Tree's name is David.
Yeah, Tree's real name is David. Yeah. She doesn't have a pattern here at all. Anyways.
Honestly, I don't blame her. Okay.
So we would have like Thanksgiving dinners or like whatever we get together as a family, and it would be Dad and my new stepdad, and everybody got along. Like everything was
But
fine.
that's so cool though.
Yeah, I mean
My
everybody.
family could never.
I mean, maybe Mom can come on one
No,
day
I'm
and
kidding,
talk
they
about
could've.
like. I feel like Mom could maybe talk to us a little bit about what happened in the beginning, because I feel like her and Nanny probably did have like.
Cindy, right in.
Yeah, I think they probably had a little beef there for a while.
Well,
So yeah,
little.
so I like to tell the story sometimes to blow people's mind as a
yeah,
little
that is
icebreaker.
A very good
Yeah.
2 truths, 1 lie.
Two truths, one lie. My dad dated my grandma. But yeah, and then, you know, at my wedding, I had my mom there, my dad there, my stepdad David,
Was Tree?
and Tree was there because they were dating.
Okay.
But y'all want to know something else that's crazy? My mom, just her third husband that she just married, is my dad's first cousin.
I
So
didn't. Okay.
what we're learning here is that there's two families from where were you from?
Cleveland.
Cleveland. There's only two families.
No, there's
Yeah.
more than two.
There's just two.
families.
You know, if you go back far enough, it was one generation and another generation. They moved there, and that's it. No other. That's it.
Well, in all fairness, Mom really wasn't from there. Like her her grandparents were from there, but my nanny's side of the family wasn't from there. But
Yeah, that's the second family.
yeah. But anyways, that's the story of my grandma and my dad being together. That's what I was saying. Age
It's the
gap.
least
like-
worrisome thing about your family. The first would be your grandma and grandpa shooting at each other.
Yeah. We'll have to have Mom call in to talk about that too. My great grandparents.
Okay, so that was your nanny's parents.
No, my mom's dad's parents.
Okay, I get confused.
Yeah, that's Vernard and Willadine. Willadine.
We need to.
I gotta ask you a question after this, not on air.
Okay.
We need to make a graphic of how your family tree.
Yes.
She did draw me a picture.
I have to draw,
okay.
but I'll have to do one for the listeners too. So
Yeah.
No, we're just gonna put it right above your head on the wall. So
Yeah.
Like when we're talking, you can just like point. So this
Yeah,
person
here's
and
my
this
uncle.
person.
Oh, good. Yeah, this one here.
Yeah.
This is where my dad and my grandma lived in West Virginia, and here's where we live. But yes, that is my one of my crazy
I
family
love how we went from
problems.
Robert Irwin.
Well, the age gap thing brought it up. I'm just saying, if my dad and my grandma could be together, I could be with Robert Irwin. And he did just say recently in an interview that his mom and dad met while an American tour was going on at the zoo. That's how he met her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bendy met her husband while he was on an American tour to the zoo. So he's looking for someone who's an American tourist at the
Let's go.
zoo. Let's go.
You're married.
Not in
She's
Australia.
not support for me.
Yeah. Hey, I'm married in the United States. I ain't married in Australia.
Different area codes.
That's
I
right.
got hoes
But also this
in
motherfucker,
different area codes.
he's a photographer. He takes tons of pictures. He's also a fucking artist. Like, I got on and was like looking at stuff. He can draw, and I'm like, holy shit, what can you not do now? You coming out with
Ew,
this
he's got
stuff.
a spider on his arm.
But honestly, I looked at them more of, oh my god, that's the cutest fucking thing. Like, I really didn't look at it with lust and like craziness.
So this is where I struggle. Megan and I had this conversation too, where like we watch these Netflix shows,
Yeah.
just like any show in general, and like we love the drama.
Yeah.
So we'll watch we were all adults watching 13 Reasons Why,
Oh yeah.
and we were like, oh my god, Justin. But it's weird because most of them are adults.
Yeah.
Like most of them are over the age of
They're
18.
portraying teenagers.
But they're portraying teenagers, so it's really hard to be
Yeah.
like, it's disturbing for me
Yeah.
to think of them as attractive.
Yeah. But I
Because
think
I'm not a pedophile.
I think yeah, thank God for that. I do think that when I seen Robert Irwin, my initial was, oh my God, look at him.
That was not my initial reaction.
I mean, I kind of freaked out.
I said, damn!
Motherfucker's on fire.
Shit!
In his bonds.
Look at that lizard, and I'm not talking about the one he's holding.
Look at that python. No, but we are here for it. We might need to print one out and hang it up in here just because.
You need a...
Let's do a cardboard cutout of like Rip, but of Robert holding the monitor lizard.
I was going to call it an iguana.
Yeah, it's
Do you
not.
think he stuffed his underwear?
I don't know. Maybe. But maybe when you grow up that close to the equator, things are warmer, so you have... So maybe things are... You know, like, have you ever seen a cold wiener? A cold wiener is more sucked up
I
in,
have
you know.
heard things are larger in Australia.
Yeah, and when it's warmer, their junk,
Spiders,
like their junk is more
kangaroos,
loose and like
Penis.
their junk's more loose and flexible.
Do you
I
think
feel like.
I wonder if anybody's ever gotten a fist fight with a kangaroo.
Oh yeah, have you ever seen the guy that punches the kangaroo for trying to fuck with his dog?
No.
Girl, we need to
I'll
watch
look it up.
that. Yeah, we need to show you that. But if you have not, guys, go look up Robert Irwin's underwear pictures. It will blow your fucking mind. And it came totally out of left field.
He is legal.
He is legal. He's 21 years of age.
Hold on. He's 21.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rachel's 34.
Yes.
And you said it was 7-year gap.
Me.
Oh, for
I'm
you.
28.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And
gotcha.
I thought she was talking about me, and I'm dumb and went along with
I was
it.
like,
No. I wanted to know the age gap.
gotcha, between you and him.
Yeah.
I couldn't do the math. Like, I know how many years apart we are,
Yeah.
but I couldn't do that
Yeah.
in my head.
Yeah. Me and Robert were
Robert.
too far apart.
Is there a chip out of your ring?
Damn. You need a new one.
Oh
No.
my God.
Is it?
No, it better not be.
No, the other one.
This one?
Yeah. It might have just been the shadow.
It must have been the shadow because all those are there.
Okay, good. No, it was your band, not your
Okay.
diamond. Not that rock.
Although this one's looking a little funky. I've been meaning to go get them cleaned and I keep forgetting.
Rock.
Shall we jump into Smutt Stuff?
Yes.
What you reading, girl? What you got going on?
You go first.
Are you
Mine's
sure?
a series.
Yours is a series. Okay, well, mine is technically a series as well, and I cannot wait for you.
Okay, I'm talking about the whole series.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go around.
Okay, well, you're going to love my series. I started the Rebel Blue Ranch series.
I have two. I'm on chapter 4.
What do you think so far?
You know, see, the thing that, the bad thing that comes along with having a lot of siblings
You can't.
is there's a lot of names that are taken.
Whose name?
My brother's name is Luke,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm going to change it to Lake
Like,
in the
okay.
book or something.
Yeah, you do got too many siblings.
Yeah.
You can't be, Well, anyways, Lila Sage is her name, and this is called the Rebel Blue. This is me also trying to say Baby Billy's Bible Bonkers. I've been trying to say it forever, but
You
Rebel.
just did.
I know because I said it without thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
But this is the Rebel Blue Ranch series by Lila Sage, and I just finished the first book, which is called Done and Dusted. And I'm obsessed with the cover art for these books. They are so fucking cute, Whitney. Like, I think I'm gonna hang them up in my house just for, like, decoration because they are so fucking cute. And of course it's a cowboy smut because it's my ultimate favorite. I'm always in love with the cowboys. I can't help myself. But here's the book description for anybody who may be interested. There are 3... Was it good?
I still got some in there.
There was only 3 spicy scenes, okay? And one of them's in the... For those of you listening, this bitch just threw her phone because there's only
Only 3!
And then Tim's getting up to get it. Tim.
Tim knows how hard I struggle to get in the chair and get comfy.
Thank you, Tim. Wait till I tell you where the 3rd spicy scene is.
If you tell me it's in the fucking epilogue.
It is. So, hey, Dean Winchester had nothing to do with that.
Dean's dead!
I know. It's fucking bullshit. But yeah, there's 2 spicy scenes and then one in the epilogue. And the one in the epilogue isn't even that long, but the 2 that's in the book are really, really good.
The 2 that are in the book better be at least 3 chapters long.
And they're not, but they're really good. The build up, the slow burn is worth it. But I'm going to read... I'm going to read
I don't even care anymore.
I shouldn't have told you. I'm sorry. I should have just let you read it. All right. She's off limits, but he's never been good at following the
Never been good at
rules.
fucking her either, apparently.
No, he'd be fucking her. They just didn't describe it that much. For the first time in her life...
Because it wasn't good.
It was good.
They don't kiss and tell.
Yeah, they're not kissing
Because it was
until-
bad!
No, this motherfucker, he know how to throw down.
You know how to throw that thing?
He knows how to put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I mean, at one point, he's like pouring whiskey in her mouth and like spitting whiskey in her mouth, and I'm like,
that's a hard limit for me.
I don't mean by spitting. I just mean like he took a swig and like just drizzled it in her mouth from his mouth. I'm okay with that, but
I don't like whiskey.
But don't spit on me. You know what I mean?
I'm straight edge. I don't drink.
Straight edge my ass. Is your name fucking CM Punk or something? What the hell? Okay, back to this.
I don't do
For the
drugs.
first time in her life, Clementine Emmy Ryder has
Hold on, can you stop again for 1 second? Do you think straight edge means no antidepressants either?
It's a drug.
It's a mind-altering
Medication.
substance.
Yeah.
I need to look that up.
Tim, what do you think? What about Tylenol?
No comment.
Oh, okay.
Honest, I don't know. I don't have a.
Okay.
What is there like some context that straight edge comes from?
Yeah.
Oh, it just means like no
drugs.
You don't do anything.
You don't. You're very sober from everything.
Always.
I would say to me that would mean illegal drugs, illegal substances.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not actually straight edge.
You're not.
Mm-mm.
It's all
In
that.
case you didn't know.
Okay. In case
I
you
do
didn't
really enjoy
know.
Special brownie.
Special brownie. God, I could only imagine what would happen to me if I ate one of those.
Try two.
Yeah.
Take out a whole weekend.
A whole bachelor party. Our bachelorette party, sorry. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm really sad that I don't remember Guido Burrito.
I know, honey. It's okay. We'll go again someday. Hopefully they're still open.
It smelled like hairspray.
Huh?
It probably smelled like hairspray there.
And
Probably.
Guido Burrito?
Yeah, Guido.
Guido?
Is that hairspray? Is that Spanish for hairspray? What?
You know what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah, you never watched Jersey Shore?
No.
Guido? That's what they call themselves? Guidos?
Oh.
They're all looking for Gorilla Juice had
Hey.
Doritos. Guidos.
I was like, what?
Hair gel? Smells like hair gel in there.
Oh, now I see what
Smells
you're
like
saying.
gonorrhea, probably.
Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea, gonorrhea,
Tanning
gonorrhea. Think of tanning oil.
Steroids.
Snooky wants smush smush. Okay, let's start over. Y'all have never seen that episode of
Was that the
fucking
Cookie Monster? Because that's what it sounded like.
South Park?
I thought it
They
was
make
Yoda.
fun.
I don't. I'm straight edge. I don't watch that.
In that case, I'm straight edge too.
So there's an episode of South Park where they make fun of Snooki, and she looks like a little rat or something, and she's like, Snooki wants smush smush. Can't believe you've never seen that. Okay. Can I get back to my book now?
Sure.
Till something else pops in my head. Yeah.
Okay. For the first time in her life, Clementine Emmy Ryder has no idea what she's doing. She's accomplished everything on her to-do list. She left her small hometown of Meadowlark, Wyoming, went to college, and made a career for herself by doing her favorite thing, riding horses. But after an accident makes it impossible for her to get back into the saddle, she has no choice but to return to her hometown she always wanted to escape.
Just a piece of my lid.
Luke Brooks is Meadowlark's most notorious bad boy, bar owner, and bachelor. He has the unofficial... Jesus.
Welcome to Whitney's podcast.
This is my
It's
co-host,
called
Rachel.
Piece of My Lid.
It was a piece of my lid. I slurped it up. It freaking about cut my jugular.
If you're still listening right now, thank you.
If you're not, fuck you, because this is funny. I'm having a good time.
I am
I'm
too.
high
You-
on life.
I was gonna say you're
I'm
straight
straight
edge.
Okay. Okay, I'm done, seriously. Tell me about your done and dusted where they only fucked twice.
I'm gonna start over. Dusty.
Dusty.
Luke Brooks is Meadowlark's most notorious bad boy,
R.I.P.
bar owner, and
Little
bachelor.
dust on the bottom. I can't stop.
Bitch, do you have ADHD?
Yes.
No.
Cut her mic off. Just-
Fine.
no. I'm gonna start over again. You got anything else before I go?
I don't have anything. It just pops
It just
up.
pops up, yeah.
The Lord speaks to
The
me
Lord
and said, say this, Whitney.
The Lord told you to say that. You know what it is? You didn't go to church today. You didn't go to church today.
Last weekend
So
either.
that's why you're extra.
What was I doing last week?
Probably getting puked on. Okay. Luke Brooks is Meadowlark's most notorious bad boy.
I'm done. I'm done. I am done.
You
Dusty, baby.
go ahead, read your book.
I can't.
Yep, go ahead. Well,
Okay.
just fuck my book. Go right ahead.
Fuck your book.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
There's not enough fucking in your
Right.
book,
It
so
pissed
fuck
me
your book.
off. I don't even care about it. I'm gonna stop reading it. I'm glad I didn't pay for it.
It was good. It's good.
So not only is the guy's name Luke,
He don't have to be Luke.
he only fucked her twice.
He's fucked her a lot more, but it's only described twice.
Because it was so bad.
Girl, maybe you need to go rub one out so you can get your frustrations out under control.
You don't know what I do, okay?
How the fuck you be rubbing one out with all them damn kids in your
There
house?
was nobody home earlier.
Oh, so
No, I'm just kidding. I was taking a nap.
Well, we know what she did earlier.
You know I was
Oh
taking a
my
nap.
God.
apparently she wasn't because she's pissed they only fucked twice in my book.
Yes! Okay, so in my book series, they be fucking.
Well,
Okay? They be fucking. Alright, so the Salacious Players Club by Sara Cate is a collection of interconnected yet standalone romance novels centered around an exclusive club where desires are celebrated, often with a focus on steamy and provocative themes.
so a swingers club.
No!
Oh,
It's a
okay.
sex club.
Okay.
But they ain't swinging, except on the sex swing.
Oh.
Okay, so there are 6 books right
oh my
now.
God.
I've only read 5 of them.
Whitney,
the-
that's a lot.
Well, I mean, I ain't read the whole series. So there is, I don't remember like which order, but the one is like a dad, like she starts boning her ex-boyfriend's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next one is their step siblings. They didn't grow up together.
Ew, but still they're
Yeah.
fucking.
They be fucking on family vacation.
Oh.
Okay. And then Give Me More
Like Britney Spears?
yeah, is there's a husband and a wife, like they're married,
Uh-huh.
but then they have this mutual guy best friend. Like
Oh.
they're all really close.
Oh, they're close, all right.
Yeah, so then they just start, they're a throuple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
and
they
then-
stay a throuple the whole time?
Yeah,
Oh.
the whole series.
Oh. You mean the
Well,
whole book?
after this. No, they're in, like, they're connected in the series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then there's Mercy. And this one probably might be my second favorite because he gets pegged.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I'd be wanting to peg somebody.
I know. Any
Yeah.
any eligible men out there, Whitney
Yeah.
is looking to
But the
peg.
guy in Mercy is the ex-boyfriend from the first book.
Oh, the one where she's fucking his dad.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, okay, let me jump back a little bit. The first 4 books, there's 3 guys, and then the main girl in the 4th book. Sorry, I had to burp. They're all like best friends, and they all opened this club together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then there's Highest Bidder, and this is a very large age gap.
Oh.
Like he's 50s, she's 20s,
Oh. Okay.
and they meet at the sex club.
Okay.
And then
As long as they're both willing participants.
yeah, and then the 6th book is Madam, and it's about, I can't think of what they're called. She's like a dom.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't read that book yet.
Okay. You'll have to let us know
Yeah.
how the
I
6th
don't know
book
if I'm
is.
gonna read it.
Oh, you kind of done?
Well, I don't want this to sound prejudice, okay? But there is sexual relations between 2 women, and I don't know if I can read it.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I ain't judging. I'm just saying.
yeah, it just doesn't tickle your fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know how you like your men on men action.
I think it's adorable.
Yeah, yeah. You're always...
It's so cute.
She's living that straight edge, really.
Yeah, straight edge.
Straight edge. She'll... straight edge for the lesbian, but not for the gay guys.
I'm for the gays.
Well, lesbians are gay too.
No,
so-
I'm saying I'm for the gays. I don't care. Love who you
Oh,
love.
yeah.
But I don't want to read about
Yeah.
lesbians.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their own sexual preference, you know?
I still feel like
I
this
mean,
isn't
like-
going the way.
But I mean, like, you like what you... It's just like someone who browses porno. They have a certain type of porno they want to watch.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes when I'm reading, if somebody's doing something I don't like, I skip a couple pages till until the sex is over, because I'm like, that's not for me.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm gonna have to check those out sometime.
They are good.
Because Sounds like a good time.
She has this.
Would you ever go to a sex club, you think?
I think I would.
You think
I
you
wouldn't
would?
have sex with anybody there.
Why? The whole point to go is to have sex with somebody.
Unless I took that somebody with me. I wouldn't go meet a random. So, okay, so the club. What?
In the club.
In the club, they all not fam.
That's a good thing.
They have. The
Yeah,
club
it is.
celebrates. They like pay attention to different kinks. So like they kind of have like a red room, and then they have rooms where it's like not a two-way, but like you can't see out, but people can see in.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. I'll have to check it out.
It is really good, actually.
Yeah, I'll have to check it
She
out.
has another series. It's about these brothers, and like their dad was a preacher, pastor, and the one son just fucking hates him.
And
So-
it's smut too?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So then he like he meets this girl, and they just pretend they're like a couple, but they post these videos where they're essentially like sex tapes, but they're not really having sex at first.
Oh, at first.
And then they do.
And then they start getting
and
it
then
on.
and they like post the videos.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a one video they release where he's banging her on his dad's desk in the church.
Oh, does the dad ever find these?
Oh, he does this solely. So his
Solely.
dad, yeah.
Oh. Man. That's some deep stuff there.
Yeah, she's released some more books of that series I need to read.
I'll have to check those out too. She sounds like a pretty cool Arthur.
Arthur, she's a good Arthur.
An Arthur. We are on one today.
Okay. I don't care about your book anymore.
Well, maybe somebody that was listening cared.
Whatever.
Okay, what if somebody's just starting out with smut and they don't want to go to the sex club, they want to go to the ranch where Luke Brooks works?
I was gonna say, I think my first introduction was 50 Shades
Yeah.
when I was in high school.
Yeah. That's how I got pregnant with Ruby, was 50 Shades of
In
Grey.
high school.
Not in high
I'm
school.
just kidding, I know.
I'll never forget when I read it, I was like, this is doing stuff to me. Hey, Brandon,
Wow, this book.
I think I like porno, but in a book form.
Yeah.
But listen, no matter what Whitney says, the Rebel Blue Ranch series is good. I feel like the next book is gonna have more spice scenes in it. But just ignore that bitch, because she be a horny motherfucker and always wanting the fucking going on. So, which I do too. But sometimes I like a good slow burn romance like this one. So.
I enjoy a good slow burn, but I need at least 4 sex scenes.
Well, I feel like even Elsie's isn't that many.
She got more than 2.
Well, there's 3 technically.
Not everybody reads the epilogue.
I always do.
I do too.
Okay. True crime. Well, crime corner.
Crime corner.
Yeah, crime corner.
You're not straight edge.
I am not straight edge. I got enough drugs in the womb to make me not straight edge for
Don't
the
talk
rest.
about Cindy like that. She's gonna come up here and beat your ass.
Yeah, I'd like to see that old bitch try. No, I'm just kidding. She would kick my ass. I'm scared of her.
Okay.
I'm scared of
You
her.
better
Her
hope
name
she-
is Cindy Bob.
Cindy Bob.
And she said, "Don't fuck with my
She
baby."
gonna fuck her. Only I can fuck with my baby.
Only
Right?
I
She
can
said, "I'm gonna beat my
baby.
I'm gonna beat my baby's
I
ass."
got you in this world.
Lil-
I'll take you out.
Little Ricky, he's dead now.
You want me to knock you out?
Did you know? I forgot to tell y'all a couple weeks ago when she come up here to visit, she told me it wasn't even little Ricky that was with her.
Cindy? Who was it?
It was his little brother.
Little Dicky.
I don't know what.
I can see where the confusion.
I don't know what his name was. We'll have to ask her.
He's still alive though.
He's
still alive, though?
Probably.
Bless his heart.
You go right ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say, are you sure? But I interrupted you a lot.
It's okay.
So. I had an itch. Speaking of itch, you know how we keep talking about lice?
Yeah. Who has it?
Nobody has
Oh,
it.
okay.
I really, you know how people have those like lice treatment places?
Yeah. Why don't you open one?
Seriously,
Yeah.
I would do it.
You would make bank.
I would just freaking comb out those nits.
Yeah.
No judgment.
I feel like I'd get tired
Give
of
me
it.
the
very
worst.
fast. Give me the worst.
Okay.
You'd make bank off that shit.
I know.
Then you'd risk getting the shit.
I would wear a hairnet.
A hairnet.
And I would change my clothes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I would wear, like, tape.
Tape?
So they would just stick to the tape. And I'd just cut it off.
You sound like that guy Brandon used to work with that wanted to catch his cockroaches in his apartment with duct tape on his legs.
There was a reason I didn't know about this guy. He sounded dumb as fuck.
Okay, you go ahead.
Okay. It was supposed to be a fun night out at the movies for Barbara and Patricia Grimes,
But it
who
wasn't.
ventured out from their Chicago area home on December 28th, 1956, to see the Elvis Presley star in a new film. Okay?
No.
But after Love Me Tender ended, the two sisters, aged 13 and 15, never showed up at the bus stop where they planned to meet their older sister and younger brother before heading back home. Weeks later, a gruesome discovery would confirm the terrible truth for the Grimes family. The two young sisters were never coming back. People is looking back at the 1956 murder case, which has remained cold for nearly 70 years despite a renewed interest from several retired local detectives who vowed not to give up on searching for Barbara and Patricia's killer. 3 nights after Christmas... Hold on. It just, like, repeated it. However, when the girls never showed up to meet their siblings and didn't return home later on their own, the Grimes family grew worried and contacted police. The search for the girls became one of the most intensive missing person searches in the history of the Chicagoland area. The outlet reported that several hundred officers joined the search, which lasted more than 3 weeks in the coldest winter months. Even Elvis made a public plea for the girls' safe return, according to the Illinois Missing Persons Awareness Network. But still, the Grimes family was left without answers until late January 1957, when a gruesome discovery confirmed the worst.
Oh.
The search for Barbara and Patricia ended when a local man discovered their bodies abandoned naked in the snow on January 22nd, 1957, along a road in Willow Springs, Illinois, a western suburb of Chicago. According to the Missing Persons Awareness Network, although an autopsy initially ruled that they had likely died because of the freezing weather, police ruled their deaths homicide. Chicago detectives zeroed in on Benny Bedwell, an out-of-state drifter who was spotted by the girls, or with the girls, by witnesses. Police thought the case was closed when Bedwell confessed, but he later recanted his statements and said he was beaten by police into a confession. Since then, investigators haven't found another suspect. I get real winded reading these. Decades since the trail...
You're supposed to take a breath at the periods.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, that's
okay.
what it's for.
Alright, I'll start, okay?
This bitch.
Decades since the trail went cold, there's still immense interest in finding out what happened. Thanks. Retired police detective James Hennigan has dedicated a large chunk of his retirement years to investigating the Grimes murders. One of Hennigan's leading theories is that the Grimes girls' murders have a possible link to the 1955 murders of 3 young brothers, John, Anton, and Robert Schlusser. I don't know how to say their last name. The boys similarly went to see a movie and never returned home, and were later discovered naked in a forest preserved on the northwest side of Chicago.
Something sounds a little similar.
Yes. Meanwhile, retired police officer Ray Johnson has also dedicated years to hunting for the killer. But nearly 70 years since Barbara and Patricia first went missing, there are still no answers.
That's awful.
Yeah. This is really sad. Their younger brother said in 2013, "I always wonder if they were alive today, how many nieces and nephews I would have. I just assumed it was never going to be solved."
That's so sad. So still to this day, there's no answers for
Nope.
either, like, the boys or the girls?
No, I'm going to look into the boys next week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let us know.
TBD.
TBD. That's fucked up, though.
I know, dog. I always
Like,
get the fucked up ones.
It's crazy that the king even spoke out about it, you know?
Yeah.
The king.
The Kang.
But I hate stuff that is unsolved like that.
Pisses me
It just
off.
bothers the shit out of me.
I mean, of course, it's really upsetting for the families, but...
Yeah, no, like, because there's just never that closure. And then, like, their parents probably passed away with no answers. Like, I don't know.
I hold a grudge.
It just really bothers me. So, my crime corner is coming in hot from San Francisco. 21-year-old sex worker Leon Butler, who also goes by Linnea Butler, was found guilty of voluntary manslaughter March 31st, 2025. So she was originally facing second-degree murder, but the jury had acquitted her on that charge. She is facing up to 15 years in prison, a $250,000 fine, plus restitution. On November 12th, 2023, Butler had met up with a client to get it going on, if you will. She performed oral sex on the victim, and when he asked her for more services, Butler revealed that she was trans. The victim had asked Butler for a refund and to leave his car, but Butler shot the victim in the eye, stole his vehicle, and drove to Hunter's Point, where she tried to wipe away DNA evidence and any fingerprints. Authorities stated she, quote, spent the rest of the morning scattering the physical evidence, including the murder weapon, unquote. Later on, down at Crissy Field East Beach in a parking lot, witnesses found the victim with a gunshot wound to his head. Police found the victim's vehicle 3 days later, parked in the Hunters Point neighborhood. Surveillance footage showed Butler arriving with the victim's car, exiting, and talking on her cell phone. Another car was seen pulling up, which Butler was seen talking to the driver. She allegedly then gathered items from the victim's car and then left the scene in the second vehicle.
You know, I saw something earlier in my search that a prostitute punched a guy in the face for asking for a refund.
I mean, I could punch him in the face. Yeah, I'd want to punch him in the face too.
It just
Also, it's a sex transaction. Like, you don't get it. You don't get money back for that. Like, how are you going to go and report that to the Better Business Bureau? You know?
Excuse me, I got my receipt. I got my Venmo transaction.
This blowjob was lied to me about.
Subpar.
I need a refund.
See, that's why you straight edge. You don't get prostitutes.
I'm sorry, Tim. I hit the microphone. Shall we play our special game?
Yes.
So,
Do you want to play a game?
Every week we do this.
Every week.
Every week.
Did you see that I put it in the last episode?
No, I didn't. I'll have to go back. I don't watch the episodes.
He's in there.
He's in there.
I'm going to have to watch.
Oh my God. Well, this week's game is going to be a little interesting. Producer Tim is going to give us a word. And we have to either say the song or sing a song with the word in it.
Okay.
Are you ready to rumble?
Are you ready to rumble? Yeah.
I have 20 words.
Oh, okay.
Shit, we doing the damn
Do you
thing.
want to do 10 each or 5 each?
Should we start with 5 each? Or should
No,
we
we'll
just,
Are
start.
you guys just gonna, am I gonna, like,
how are we going
Rachel
to do
goes, I say the word and she guesses it? Or should I
No,
just say the word and...
Let's do 10. Whoever gets the most wins.
Whoever gets to 10 first wins?
Is this gonna be like a buzzer type thing where I say the word and then
Yeah,
the
whoever.
first one of you says it? I
Okay.
like that better.
We need to get buzzers.
We do need to get buzzers.
I'll break
Okay.
it.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Love.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
All right.
That's one for me.
Hey, keep track of your scores. Your
Oh,
personal
hold on.
Scores.
Okay, me.
So I have this up here. and
1. Wit.
this
Okay.
is-
0. I'm
All
just
right.
kidding. Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah.
Baby.
Baby. Baby. Okay.
Dance.
I want to dance with somebody.
All right, you both get.
Okay,
you
we both get a
for that.
point. We both get a point. That was good, Wit. I'm proud of you. Okay.
Fire.
This girl is on fire.
I was gonna sing Johnny Cash
Oh,
actually.
that's a good one too.
Ready?
Yeah.
Dreams.
This is what dreams are made of.
I want to say, dream a little dream of me. Okay, good job, Wit.
Heart.
Break
Don't
another
break my
little
heart.
piece.
Break your heart.
I think you both should get a point because you both sang songs with.
What were
heart in
you
it.
singing?
I was singing, break another little piece of my
Oh.
heart now, baby.
So give yourself both a point for that one.
Okay, so 3 and 5. Okay.
Rain.
I
Rain.
set fire to the rain.
Is that the song?
Watch it burn.
as I spread my legs. Is that
That's
the right one?
yeah.
Okay.
That's
I was gonna say, have you ever seen the rain?
I don't know that song.
All right, you ready?
Get out.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Forever.
Forever and ever.
Amen. Okay, we're tied now.
Sorry, it took me a little bit to warm up.
It's okay.
Crazy.
Hey, you're a crazy bitch.
But you fuck so good, I'm on top of it.
Put me
Okay.
ahead now, thanks.
Yep, you're ahead one.
All right. Night.
Night.
Last night we let the liquor talk.
You didn't sing it like Theo. I'm very upset.
Which one? He
Because
sings like
last night we let the liquor talk. That's my favorite thing he does.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right, 10 more. Ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Money.
Money.
Bitch better have my money.
Good job, Wit.
Rock.
I love rock and roll.
Rachel, what's going on?
I just letting her go.
Shut up, you are not.
Hey, we don't do that here.
Okay.
You said that.
Are you ready? Hey, I'll say that. All right. Party.
Party in the USA. Did I get that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now, are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
Girl.
Girl. Brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed squirrel. Do you remember when? Don't look at
We
me
used
like
to
that.
sing,
Sha-la-la-la-la.
All right. You ready?
Okay.
Time.
Time. Time. Time and time
was
again.
the last time, babe. That's a song. I just can't think of the words
Uh-huh.
or the name.
Time after time.
Yeah.
That's the one that I was thinking.
So who got a point?
You can have
Just,
it.
I give them both to you. You both were singing
I think it
songs
was
that-
Morgan Wallen.
That you? Wow, he's coming
Last
up hot.
time was the last
Okay, it's
No,
eight.
it's Luke Bryan.
It's 8-10 right now.
Who got 10?
Yeah, but how many more songs?
2.
You.
Okay.
Light.
Light.
That's the night that the lights went out. Does it count?
Yeah, that.
Pluraled it.
That.
I'm gonna say that counts.
Okay. That's the night that they hung an
innocent
innocent
man.
man.
Yeah.
Break.
Break it. Break another little piece of my heart.
I was gonna sing "Achy Breaky Heart" again.
That worked out. Yeah. That's funny.
All right.
Okay.
3 more. Feel.
Feel. Dr. Feel Good.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You don't know that song?
Mom, I'm scared.
She is the one that called Dr. Feel
No, I
Good.
don't know what you're talking about.
That's Motley Crue.
I
That's
listen to
what it was,
Motley
Motley
Crue.
Crue, yeah. Okay. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Ride.
Ride. I'm alright. I'm alright.
That's what I was going with too.
All right.
We're tied.
Last one. It's a tie.
Oh
for
my
real?
God, we're at.
It's a tie.
It's 11-11. Okay.
All right. Sweet.
Sweet Caroline.
Bum bum bum! Yay, Whitney won this game.
I'm so good at the games.
You are good. I'm proud of you. Woo! Good job, Whit.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Next time I gotta do movies because
Oh
then
my
I'll win
God.
because you won't fucking know
Oh
it.
my God,
Oh my God,
stop.
stop. Whitney's playing Sutsies with me. I should have brought my dog today.
Ew, look at my feet.
Look at your feet.
That'd be $20.
That'll be $20, please. Okay, let's see what we got here in the. Oh, okay. I need to. Where's my email?
Sweet. You want me to go?
You want me to go?
I mean, I have it pulled up.
Want me to go home? Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, let me figure out which one I want to read.
Which one do you want to do?
Okay. Oh my God, did I send this one in?
Did you?
No, I
Okay.
didn't actually. I feel like we've had this conversation a couple times though.
Okay.
My situationship wants to stay friends with benefits. We've been talking for 6 months. He says he's not ready for anything serious, but doesn't want to stop hooking up or talking every day. I like him more than I should. Am I being dumb? Yes. Speaking from experience.
I don't think they're being dumb.
No, you're not dumb. You just aren't made for
Yeah, you're not made for
Hooking up.
Yeah, hooking up. Some people are not made for that, and that's okay, and that's normal. But I would say
that you need to stop.
You need to stop because
You probably won't stop because I wouldn't stop.
Yeah, I mean, he's made it clear. At least he's made it clear to her or him, whoever this is, that
but
he's not ready for anything else.
I see it from a different point of view. He's not ready to commit to one person.
Yes.
He wants to keep you around because it's convenient and he knows you.
Yeah, and he wants to keep fucking you and whoever else he's fucking.
Right.
You know. And then
Speaking from experience.
And then he'll say, "Oh yeah, I was fucking her too because we're not in a relationship.
Yeah.
We're just friends with benefits."
I feel like I can't do anything else.
So I would say if you like him more than you should, definitely step away if you can, if you have the willpower to do so.
Godspeed, my friend.
Because if you can't distance yourself from like the love and the affection part, then you're gonna have a problem later.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up heartbroken.
It's better to get over the heartbreak now than later.
Yeah, exactly. And I would just tell him, you know, hey, we can't. Or
maybe you'll be lucky and you walk away and he's like, oh my God.
Love of my life.
Where'd you go?
I missed you so. It's like it's been forever since you've been gone. God, that song was so dumb.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, girl, run.
I feel like all of my people have been situationships.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with
stupid.
Men are stupid.
No
but the best thing that you can do for all
none taken because I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
You're not stupid. That's right. But if you are one of those people who string someone along by fucking them and giving them false hope, let's go ahead and say it together, Whitney. Fuck you. Because you are a piece of shit.
You know what feels really good? Just like having an itch in your eye. Like right in the corner and you just scratch it. Better than any situationship I've been in.
Okay.
Anyway.
Are you all right over there?
Yeah, I scratched my eye, so I'm good now.
But if you're one of those people that drag someone along, like, fuck you, because be open and honest with someone. You know, if you're just trying to get your dick wet or whatever, like...
I also think it's annoying as a situationship to, like, talk to you this is gonna sound bad, to, like, talk to you every day.
Give you false hope.
It's not even that, but, like, you get used to that person, like, being there, and then they're just not.
Yeah, just literally come out and say, I'm a horny fucker who doesn't want to commit to anybody.
Do you want to bang?
Do you want to bang? And that's it. You need to just tell girls, you know, especially women, because we get attached because we are women and we want to be loved and we want to be.
Yeah, I feel like sex is always deeper for women than it is.
It is. I mean, I do know some men.
Emotionally deeper for women. Physically a little deeper for men. Just depends on what we're working with. You know?
Exactly. But it's like, do the most decent thing and lay your cards out on the table first. Hey, Jessica. Not Jessica. We know a Jessica. That ain't gonna work. Hey, Matilda.
Good one, Tim.
Good fill in there, Tim. Hey, Matilda, look. I think you're hot as fuck, but I only want to fuck you. Like, I ain't here to play games and, like, drag you along, so I'm laying it out on the table for you now.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. In that scenario, that dude's an asshole no matter what.
What do you mean?
He's coming to a relationship and he's telling you, listen, I just want to have sex. I don't want to have a relationship. If that female is looking for a relationship and thinks this man might be it, she's now hurt because all he wants is sex from her.
Yeah, but I mean, like, in the very first conversation.
So you're prepared to allow a man to tell you that and not be upset.
I think that nowadays, like, in the dating like scene, I have more respect for you
if you tell me
we're having a conversation and it leads to, like, relationship type stuff. If you are just like, I'm not looking for anything, like, I'd rather, like, hooking up is fine, but that's really just where
so we all agree that sex is an emotional response. You has emotional strings attached, correct?
I think for a lot of people,
for a lot of people,
everybody, it's fact. I don't care what anybody says. everybody has emotional strings attached when they have sex with someone. Whether or not they can easily cut those strings or not
I get what you're
is
saying.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's true.
So I think for any female or any male that is talking to someone and that other person says they just want to have sex, I think there should be no further conversations if you're looking for a relationship.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, especially if you're on a dating site,
If
especially
you-
like if you're talking to somebody and you have interest in them, say it right then and there. Like, before any other kind of connection can happen, just be like, hey, yeah, I like the Brewers, but also, bitch, I only want to fuck. So if you don't want that, like, let's just stop talking. You know? Not let's stop talking, but I'm just want to let you know where my shit lies.
But I also am one of those people that think it's like okay to have sexual relations. I'm trying to word this so it doesn't sound confusing. I think that if you both agree that you want to see where you are going, like if you can see if you end up in a relationship, I still think it's okay to hook up
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Not other people, obviously.
Yeah. I don't know. And like for me, I haven't dated in so long.
Girl, don't. 10 out of 10, don't
Well,
recommend.
I mean, I'm not, but I mean, me and Brandon have been together for 14 years, and I just,
But, yeah. If we're hooking up, don't ask me how my day is.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean that.
Yeah. Just, if we're hooking up, leave it at hooking up.
Hey, what are you doing Saturday night?
Yeah.
Do you want to
You
come
want,
over?
are you free for a good dick down? Like,
Yeah.
don't even ask me to watch a movie. Don't even ask me to get dinner. Like, just come
Yeah.
over, bust a nut, and let's go. Like,
You know, being never been in this dating scene, I can't imagine there's any real fulfillment in that type of.
yeah. And I guess some people, it's their thing, and I don't know. I personally don't understand it. It's something I personally wouldn't do, but I guess there's some people out there that's for them, you know? Well, whatever. So on to our next one. My boyfriend doesn't post me on social media. Should I be worried? We've been dating for 8 months and he never posts me, not even on stories. I post him occasionally and he always says I'm just a private person. Is that a red flag or am I overthinking it? I say you're
I need
overthinking.
context clues.
What do you mean?
Did he post previous girls?
Well, yeah, that I guess.
Is
that would make
he
sense.
active on Facebook?
Yeah.
Like, not active. Does he post things on Facebook?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Brandon doesn't post you on
no,
Facebook.
no. I think in a sense it
Tim,
could.
I feel like you and Jessica, neither one of you really post on Facebook a whole lot. So
That's what I was going to get at. Is like, is he actively posting things about himself in his life, and just completely leaving her out?
right, like, are we talking like
or is he
Yeah.
gym selfies?
right? Or is he just
Or-
not actively posting
Right,
on Facebook?
like sharing dumb shit.
Yeah, like if he's only
Yeah.
sharing things, then you
Yeah.
should not be worried about it because he just doesn't post
Yeah.
on Facebook.
I
But
think-
if he's posting daily about his own life and you're not in them,
Yeah.
maybe there's a thing. But I'm telling you,
Yeah.
if as a dude, he's not doing that intentionally, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I was thinking, because, like, Brandon doesn't post shit on Facebook. He, mostly uses Facebook when he's taking a shit in the bathroom. So he's most of the time reading your shit while he's shitting. Like, that's
Yeah.
what he's doing. I post the shit out of Brandon because I love him,
But you are a social person.
I am, and he's not.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, I don't question it at all.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care. Because he loves me in other ways that is
Yeah.
not by posting me on
Signs
Facebook.
love language.
Yeah, his love language is more like in person, hands on kind of thing.
Hey, let me see them tits.
Literally, you gotta pop out them titties. I get that on every day
Yeah.
almost. Hey, Rach, what's going on? How was your day at work? Let
Yeah.
me see them titties.
Yeah, I think it just depends
And
on.
I think if you've only been dating for 8 months too, I feel like that's still very early. But like Tim said, if he's posting a lot about his personal life,
I said it too.
oh, I'm sorry.
Tim and I collectively agree.
Like you and Tim said.
Thank you.
Can I add also to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you met this man's parents?
Oh.
Have you met other family members?
Maybe she needs to write back into us.
Like that would be some context too that could help. If it's 8 months and you're living with him and you've met his parents
And he doesn't post you,
and
that
he doesn't-
wouldn't.
and he's again, he also, the big thing here is he also has to be posting regularly about his own personal life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if he's posting pictures of his sister and his mom and dad and his dog, and you're not in them, and you're living with him, and you've met all these people 8 months later,
yeah,
maybe he's embarrassed by you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm kidding. That was a joke. But I'm just saying,
seriously.
but maybe there is something to it. But as a guy, I'm telling you, we don't think about that. We don't do that shit intentionally. That's not. I don't think that's happening intentionally.
Yeah, no. I say whatever, like you all said, there needs to be a little bit more to the story for us to dissect it very
Is that
well.
your foot again?
Yeah, it's my foot.
God.
It's my foot, bitch. All right, last one for the day or for the week.
Hold on, I clicked on the wrong thing. All right, that was the same email. Okay, God, they could have fucking changed the font.
Oh, that's really tiny, yeah.
So my ex and I broke up 2 years ago, and it ended fine, no drama. Recently, I matched with his cousin on Hinge. I've never looked on Hinge.
We need to make a profile.
Ew. They're not close, barely talk, and I live in a hold on, I zoomed it in so I can't see the rest. Okay, and live in they are not close.
Can you just start
barely
over?
talk and live in different states. Is it messy or fair game?
We're going to say our answer at the same time between either messy or fair game. 1, 2, 3.
Fair game.
Good job. Good job. Because they're not close.
What do you think, Tim? You think it's messy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
They're not close. They barely talk and they live in different fucking states. And I would never.
What kind of cousin? Are we talking like.
I mean, obviously, even if they're first cousins and they're not close, what the fuck does it matter? And how long did you date your ex? Like, how long were you all together? I feel like that's a good question to ask, too. Because what if they only dated for a few months?
Did the ex introduce you to the cousin?
Then we might have some issues.
I don't know.
Were there any family gatherings where both your boyfriend, your ex, your boyfriend, and this cousin were in the same place?
Yeah.
Because you talk about like creating your own toxic situation for yourself. You're dating that cousin, and then there's a reunion, and now your ex is there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
However, if that is the case and you guys ended mutually, I think you should have enough respect for your ex to reach out and say, hey,
I'm thinking
just,
about
talking to your cousin, like.
I think if you have that thought, then you probably shouldn't date the cousin.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you're questioning it.
Yeah.
I also I just don't they're not close, they barely talk and they live in different states. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Now, if it was a brother, maybe a sister, yeah, a dad, maybe a grandma,
Nah.
I feel like that's a little different, but it's just a cousin.
Just pretend that you.
My
don't
cousins
know.
aren't just my cousins, okay? They mean a lot to me.
But you're close to them.
Just pretend like you didn't know it was his cousin.
Yeah. Be
Oh
like,
my
oh my
God.
god. I don't know, what?
Like-
What are you doing at this family reunion?
I mean, I feel like that if you're going, like, my opinion is it's not fair game.
Yeah, okay.
Because the only there's potential for you to run into your ex, and your ex is going to be, no doubt that ex is going to be mad that you're dating your cousin.
Question. What if you and the ex just ended because you guys were not compatible as a couple? However, you were
2 years?
they broke up 2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like, that also factors in of how long they
If you
actually
guys
dated.
just decided to hey, we're not good as a
Yeah,
couple.
I mean, if they were dated for 6 months or something, I'd be a little different. Like,
Yeah,
go date
that's
the
kind of
cousin.
what I was
Fuck it.
thinking. Yeah, you'll be with the cousin. Now, let's say they've been together for 10 years.
Oh yeah, that's
you
fucking
know.
weird.
That's
Yeah.
You've met that cousin before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's definitely something.
That's where I
fucked.
also was just tell your ex
Just be
hey, I'm
like,
gonna.
Hey, I'm gonna go diddle in that pooter, man.
That feels weird.
You think?
That feels like.
I'm hey, I don't want you to hear it from random people.
Well, yeah, but if she doesn't, I'm assuming it's a female. If she doesn't have any contact with her ex after 2 years, zero contact, and then just out of the blue, hey, by the way, I'm gonna date your cousin.
Okay, yeah, I
that
see
sounds
what-
like a big, hey, fuck you, buddy, I'm dating your cousin. See what
I
I'm
would
at?
do it. See, that's why I would do it.
Okay,
hey,
well, if you want to
you
be
got
like,
a little pee-pee, I'm
Right.
going to go try the cousin.
yeah, like I mean, if you want,
And guess what? Little peepees don't run in the family, bitch. No.
No, I see what you're saying.
In all seriousness, no. Yeah, I mean.
Whatever, honestly, just see if the dick's good.
Yeah.
I also just said don't do a situationship.
Just go see if that dick's good.
see if it's small or not.
Ask him for a pic.
Yeah.
Hey, let me see your
Dick
wiener.
pic. Can I see that wiener?
I gotta compare it to your cousins.
Yeah, we gotta see what you got
Got a
going on.
family album of wieners.
Family. Oh my
Wow,
god.
yours looks like your granddad's.
They say that.
Stop.
Oh, who says that?
I've heard that wieners are the same for dads and boys, and I don't want to know. That's something I cannot think about or want to think about.
You're saying that they say that
She's
that
saying
my
that.
wiener's the same as my dad's?
Yes.
That okay. I don't think that's true.
Dude, if I had a wiener,
I
you
would.
best believe my shit would be flopping 24/7. I would be walking past the fucking window staring at my neighbor in the eyes.
With your wiener,
With
like
my, yeah, and I'd be like asserting my dominance, literally. Look at my dick.
see my dick.
Look at it. It's half flaccid and it's still big. But anyways, thank you for listening to our Unhinged Crazy podcast. Come hang with us every Wednesday on Spotify and YouTube.
Except we hang on Sundays.
And eventually we'll get up some. We're gonna. Oh yeah, we need to start going live. Hopefully.
We can't go live because we have conversations like that.
Yeah, well, we can't. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Now, yeah, because I'll say TikTok, when we go live on there, we have to watch what we say and do because they will kick you off for anything. And we don't need to get our page banned. But yeah, right now we're on Spotify and YouTube. We may do live events eventually once we get there, get a good following of people. We'll eventually be on Apple Music once we get that figured out.
Every week.
Apple Podcast. We do say that every week.
You say it. I don't claim that energy.
Girl, every week we talk about the damn seesaw guy from Saw.
What does that have to do between
Well,
and you say every week we're gonna get on Apple, and I'm just like, do you want to play a game?
Yeah, but
There's different.
No, but then you'll say, I hate scary movies, and we talk about it every single episode.
Yeah, but neither one of us are trying to get on Apple because we're lazy.
Yes, we are trying. I'm trying. But Tim also said he was going to try.
I will handle it, so don't try anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eventually we'll get there. Okay, we will. And maybe one day we'll have like some really cool guests like Post Malone. Shout out Post Malone. Come hang out with us.
I want to have Billy Ray Cyrus.
Shut the fuck up. His new music video, I can't do it. Maybe we can talk about his downfall.
All right.
Anyways, thanks for listening. Have a good week.